Hi everyone, my name is Mariusz Król. I'm a founder and CEO of Wolf Group, and just recently our company took over operation of Metahero project. I'm here to answer the questions you left on the official Telegram group. Some of you have been asking about the same important things, so we decided to group the questions into three most essential topics and to answer in the most consistent way. Please excuse my potential mistakes. I will do my best to make the answers short and easy to understand, so you don't have to use translation or subtitles. Let's go! Okay, first question. Will Mariusz engage with holders? First of all, I have to state the obvious fact that I'm not a showman but an engineer. The basis of my business activity is full transparency and honesty, and by taking over the Hero project I want to convey such a feeling to investors. Ultimately, the mode of communication will depend on the dynamics of the project's development. You can be sure that we will keep update on all the key milestones. What is the remaining involvement of Rob in Metahero? First of all, I wish to thank Rob once again for the invitation to join the project over 1 year ago. It has so much potential and visibility, so it's broke few records and will go down in history or early crypto age. Although I want to confirm that Robert Greene will not have any further influence of development of the project. What change will occur in the team members? I also wish to thank the original Metahero team for their contribution to project. Now their roles had been taken over by Wolf team, and we are recruiting for growing future needs. Also, I want to be clear that we will not share any resources with Everdome, as they are now separate projects. The big news is that Staszek Głogowski, the original creator of the token, has now returned to the project to take on the role of CTO. Please advise what are the most important changes you, as new CEO, are going to bring to the project. The short answer is, I wish to bring value and utility to the Hero token. I will elaborate on it later. Can you expect on what is meant by a tokenomic restructuring? As a first step, in the coming days we will be presenting an immediate solution which we are calling a loyalty program. We want to reward people who are with us during the bear market and still believe in the project. What centralized exchange listing plans do we have in the future, aka when Binance? For now I can only give short answer here. All the changes and improvements in tokenomics transparency are passing on audit and blind listing on central exchange such as Binance. What will be the main focus of Metahero now from business perspective? Still building database with aim to fill it with people. As I mentioned earlier, we wish to finally bring utility and value to the project, and today we define two core products. First one, largest and most diversified database with human models created from hyperrealistic scans. And second one, the unique NFT marketplace with fine art and collectibles which would benefit of Wolf's 3D printing expertise. In both products, all internal transactions will be made with Hero token. I would love to know what Wolf Group are seeing at the hottest opportunities now for the scanners. A lot has changed in the market since last year. just a few weeks ago, the ability to upload custom human models has been added to the Metahero plugin for the largest game engine, Unreal Engine 5. This tool needs further development, but we already have an official way to input our models for immediately use in game design. When new roadmap? We are in the middle of a very intensive market analysis in terms of expectation and competition to set responsible strategic goals. What I can promise is that the roadmap will be a several-year development plan. We took over the project at the end of Q2, so we can commit to publishing the new document by the end of Q3, of course in this year. When can we expect the first public build scanner? Also this year, you can be sure. When will the 600 cameras for the scanners be delivered, or have they already arrived? According to the contract, we are about to receive 600 cameras also in Q3 2022. When can we expect the server in Switzerland? Still this year, it will be a busy 6 months. Will Metahero have its own NFT collection? Why not? Will Wolf Group acquire land in Everdome? If Everdome ever has a demand for Metahero scans, then the need to open a branch on Mars may arise. Is Metahero business 100% dedicated to Everdome metaverse? Are there any plans for different metaverses? No, Metahero will provide solutions for the entire market with ethical principles and safety of the digital image at the forefront. What is our current relationship with Sony? It's actually great and improving. Photogrammetry solutions of Wolf are officially powered by Sony imaging technology. In addition to existing cooperation in the area of cameras hardware, we see great potential for cooperation in other areas of Sony expertise, especially in the area of game development. Will you be working with PlayStation Studios? As I mentioned before, this is definitely an area of natural interest to us. Certain steps has already been made to verify if we can fulfill any needs. Will we still be paying the first 100,000 people up to 1,000 USD in Hero if they agree to monetize? The short answer is yes, but to make database competitive to other existing platforms, it has to be curated so the users will find it diverse and attractive for wherever use they will make of the models. Also, please bear in mind that signed for the platform would require transferring the image rights for this particular scan and model to us. When will Metahero earn money from its services and products? From the launch of the model database and later the NFT marketplace. Which Wolf Group entities or services will be payable by Hero? Will 3D printing be payable exclusively by Hero as well? All discussed products and services will have an option to pay in fiat or in Hero, no matter which option is chosen, it will be in the end converted to Hero. Do you consider the likes of sketchfab.com or quixel.com/megascans as a direct competitors? Those mentioned platforms are dedicated to objects rather than humans, although we are aware of our competitive environment and we wish to provide quality, diversity and scale. Also, as far as we know, known on existing human models database had implemented crypto payments. How do you see your competitors involved in photogrammetry and where you see our leading against them? Our scanners use the best cameras available on the market right now, period. What's the actual status of the portable scanner? It's in the process of development and should be ready later in Q3. How significant in Metahero for Wolf Group? More significant than 3D printing side of business. The entire Wolf team co-created Metahero from the very beginning. Now we consider it an integral product related to new technologies in the Wolf Group. To win metaverse market, we must reach mass adoption. So what is Hero's strategy to get more people, companies, countries to use the scanners and boost adoption of your project? Product, education, marketing, more useful products like Metaverse Worlds. How are you going to promote Metahero? The marketing plan will be adapted to the development of the project. As a rule in marketing, one does not reveal the strategy before implementation, but you can be sure that we will not run out of the creative ideas. Are there any events signed off where the scanners will feature? Due to the changes in the marketing team, will select the events that will help us achieve our new goals. Will Metahero be a franchise like McDonald's? That's an interesting idea. First of all, we need to guarantee brand awareness and the quality that goes with in order to think about the licensing model. We are not closing ourselves to this path, but first things first. Is Wolf making the Fame game, and if so, can you detail what engine is being used? Wolf delivered scans and models of the players for Everdome, but we are not involved in the development process anymore. Any questions should be directed to the creators of the game. What will happen with the official YouTube channel? The former joint channel of Everdome and Metahero has been converted to Everdome. As you can see, WDW's YouTube channel has been transformed into Metahero. Is Metahero still based in Dubai? It will remain in Dubai, as we are currently working on the legal side of the registration. What is the Metahero's plan to survive the beer market? Build, build and build again. Also more action, less words. Okay, I guess that's all for now. Once again, thank you for the questions and reaching this far. Follow official Telegram groups and Metahero social media channels for updates on the project. Now it's time to get back to work.